When I was in my 20s, there was a girl at my work who'd come and talk to me every lunchtime. She'd touch me on my shoulder, we'd chat about things, we'd laugh, and I missed every sign under the book because I was oblivious to the fact that she was actually attracted to me. Eventually, she moved on, she found a boyfriend, and it was only upon reflection I was like, oh man, I actually missed out on something there. Well, now I'm married and I've helped 40 long term singletons find relationships with great women. And today I'm going to show you 5 signs that a woman is actually attracted to you that you're missing so that you can capitalize on the opportunities you already have to find a lasting, fulfilling relationship that leads to family. Now, the first signal is the most obvious, and it's the one that you can notice very, very easily. It's the hair twirl. When women are interested in you, they naturally kind of preen themselves, where they kind of, they might play with their ring or play with their jewelry, their neckline. And one of the most obvious signals of attraction is her twirling her hair. Now, you've got to be careful of what kind of, because people will just sometimes say playing with her hair, right? Some signs of playing with her hair can be signs of discomfort, but the twirling her hair is a very clear sign of attraction. Okay. She's trying to look better for you. Now, the reason that guys miss this, the first is that they just rationalize it away, or they do think, she is just nervous, or that's just what she does. You find reasons to kind of basically protect yourself from believing that she's actually interested in you. Why? Because that gives the potential for success. And for a lot of guys, they fear that success. They worry what that actually might bring. Like, what is the next step? What's going on? And what this is what I call an emotional blockage, where there's something about women that conjures an emotional response within you. And that emotional response causes you to freeze up or, self-sabotage. It can happen in many different ways. And this is a really deep-rooted problem that if you don't fix, manifests in many different areas. This is just one expression of it. Now, what should you do, though, if you do notice a girl playing with her hair with you? Well, first things first, you need to pay attention of whether she does this with other guys or just with you. If she's just doing it with you, that's a pretty clear signal she's interested in you. You also want to then, if you do notice it, increase some physical touch. Okay, you want to play with her, touch her on the arm, maybe put her hand in the back, small of her back, maybe brush the hair away. If she's got a speck of dust on her, blow it away. Wipe it away. Or, show her something funny on your phone, but lean your arm up against hers. You need to increase that level of physical touch because she's showing interest and you need to act on it. The second sign that you're probably missing, and that I definitely missed with the girl that was into me in my 20s, is if she's laughing a lot around you. Okay, it doesn't even have to be at jokes. What a lot of guys mistake laughing for is like, she thinks that I'm funny, or she thinks the joke's funny. Whereas in reality, women laugh because they're enjoying your company. That's why if you just say something that wasn't even particularly funny, but she's like engaged in it, she's enjoying it, this shows that she's comfortable with you, she's interested in you, that you guys are actually connecting on a deeper level. Now, you have to be careful because there is a difference between a polite, kind of forced laugh where her eyes don't smile and a genuine laugh where she makes eye contact. You can see as a real smile, and she may even touch you and she's doing it as well. And again, there's a reason you miss it. It's the same reason. It always comes down to an emotional blockage. But you'll tell yourself, maybe she's just being polite, or, maybe she's got the same sense of humor. And maybe you can't recognize the difference between that polite laugh and an interested laugh. But again, you're just telling yourself this. You know the difference deep down. You will know it. Now, there is a key kind of point of nuance that I want to add here, which is you don't ever want to try and be funny around women, because that will always come through kind of forced, and it comes across as like a performance. You're essentially performing for her, and that puts her on a higher status than you and shows her that you consider her and perceive her to be better than you actually are. Instead, you want to be focused on just being present, being engaged, and letting whatever comes to mind come out naturally. And that's when you'll create those genuine laughs, because it's you expressing who you are to the best of your ability. Obviously, there is a right way and wrong way to do this, but then that laughter will come naturally because she's just genuinely enjoying who you are. Now, the biggest mistake you can really make when it comes to this dynamic and comes to showing her signals and missing them is not actually missing one signal. You're going to miss one signal here or there. It's absolutely fine. It's when you miss all the signals. For example, she's initiating conversations with you. She's coming over to talk to you. She's laughing around you. She's twirling her hair. She's touching you every so often and, making deep eye contact with you. And then you kind of go, oh, she's just being friendly. She's like this with everyone, right? Like, that's the mistake. If you miss one of these, it's fine. It's going to happen. We all miss some of them. But if you're doing that, it all comes down to a fear of rejection, maybe a fear of change, a fear of what's to come, a fear of something new. Because if you never act on it, you never act on these signals, you actually never get rejected, or at least you never get the hard rejection. Because you do actually get rejected. It's just you never have to confront it, because eventually she'll lose interest and she'll move on. We have specific opportunity windows with women. And I want to give an example of this. And this is like a very obviously clear signal from one of my clients is that my client was once at church and they had a conversation in a group setting about their favorite cakes. And the next week, this girl from his church baked his exact favorite cake. And it was actually an ice cream cake. One of the things they were talking about is his ice cream cake actually a cake. She brought it in. He didn't act on it. He didn't thank her for it. He didn't say anything. He didn't ask for her number, anything like that. And then we had our call and he was like, was she just being friendly? Is it just a coincidence? And I'm like, no, dude, I don't think I've ever seen a woman give a guy as clear a sign as this. You need to go and ask her out, because if you don't ask her out next week, she's going to lose interest. She's going to think you're not interested. And you're basically rejecting her by not doing that. Luckily, the next week he went to church. He thanked her for the cake. He said, sorry, I didn't the week before. Do you want to go out for coffee sometime? They're now engaged. And I guarantee there's a woman like this in your life. Like one of my current clients, Albert, he just got into a relationship with a woman that he already knew from his church setting, but he just didn't pick up on the signals she was interested in. He didn't know how to act on them either. We worked him through that process, and he's now 3 months into a relationship with a girl he already knew as well. And I guarantee there's a woman like that for you. And here's what I guarantee. You thought of her while you were watching this video. And I'm going to challenge you right now. You need to go, stop being a coward, and ask that woman out. Because if you don't ask her out, somebody else will. And you're going to lose that opportunity and you're going to regret it. So if you want to know the best way to do this, or maybe this is like, hey, Jack, I know this girl. We can actually have a free conversation about this. And I can tell you the best way to do that. You can book a call in the link below. But otherwise, I just recommend, I've got loads of different videos on different areas of dating. And if you want to watch some of those to really build your skills and your confidence, please watch those. But I'm telling you, there's a girl that's interested in you right now. All you need to do is to pick up on the signs and act on it. Till the next time, Jack out.